the beat, so when you speak, before it's obsolete, you gotta repeat. Help another generation build up better men. Iron sharpens iron, friend sharpens friend. Encouragement through the beat, so when you speak, before it's obsolete, you gotta repeat. Help another generation build up better men. Iron sharpens iron, friend sharpens friend. I pay it forward, toward the kingdom of heaven. Kinda like my brother needed 10 and I gave him 11. Cause I'm his keeper, homie, online like I be with Sony. The sleepers on me, I'm chillin', saying Jesus the homie. Now the reaper on me, my brother standing against opponents. When I need the situation handled, we asking the owner. No lie, encourage others even when it gets rough is what we do for each other. That's why I call you my brother. Bomb. Encouragement through the beat, so when you speak, before it's obsolete, you gotta repeat. Help another generation build up better men. Iron sharpens iron, friend sharpens friend. Friend sharpens friend.
You ready?
Yo, what up, yo?
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Not are we ready, though. We already here, baby.
We already here. What's up, family? What's going on, family?
What up, we is live, bro. This is the first time in a minute.
It's been a minute,
bro,
man.
too. And the funny thing is, the last time we was live, I ain't gonna go there yet. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But
yo, welcome to Sharpen Up. I'm your boy ArtRuff.
I'm Big Saudi. What up, y'all?
Hey man, go ahead and like, comment, share, because y'all know we about to get into
all that
it.
Stuff.
All that stuff.
Do all those things.
Like all those things.
All of it.
You good?
Right now.
Did you do it right now?
Did you?
Come on, man.
Right
While
now.
you sitting right there, go ahead and click that button.
Go ahead.
And you need to hit that ding, that bell, that subscribe. Go ahead and do that for me too.
Bing.
You heard me? All right.
Come on now. We got one more thing to do, man.
I want you to say that. You gonna say the TH? Go ahead and be a blessing to this wonderful studio that we are have this wonderful opportunity to come spread some of God's words, some of our laughter, some of our pains. BGTV Studios.
BGTV, turn up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Go
Love
ahead
this,
and sow a seed to this wonderful studio, man. Because
Wonderful.
look, without them, yeah, y'all would not see Sharpen Up.
You're so right.
I'm just gonna tell
You're
you.
so right.
It's real deal.
It's all right.
So,
but when you do it, you know the word says what?
Give.
And
it shall be given unto you.
A
good measure.
Good measure.
Pressed down.
Shaking.
Runneth. Over. Shall men. Give unto your bosom.
Give them to me.
And with the same measure, well, let me stop.
We're going to turn up now. Don't turn up yet. Don't turn me up.
Start hooping in a minute, boy.
Well, wow,
so
bro.
look, man, we have the wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, this is great.
Wonderful opportunity.
This is fire.
To have this amazing guest on. Y'all seen him before, but
y'all have.
Yeah, he done came and dropped some wisdom, some gems on this pod before.
Yeah, man.
This has,
you know, again, I said this was the last time we did it live. He was our last live guest. So that's the crazy part.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Bear.
No.
He came after Bear.
I apologize, Bear. I apologize, bro.
It was Bear.
The gentle giant.
Yeah, no doubt.
Bessemer's finest.
Yes, sir.
Bema finest. My bad.
Bema.
Bema finest.
Don't say Bessemer.
Top place.
That let you know you are not from here. That let us know he is not from here.
I said Bema.
Because you don't say that. We do not say Bessemer, sir. We say Bema.
I said Bema.
Bema.
Bessemer.
Stop it. So anyway, we have the wonderful opportunity to interview, to conversate, to have our guy.
Yes.
The beardologist. The beardologist.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Our
brother, man, I can say a lot about him for the
Facts.
next 15 minutes because I've been knowing him for a good while.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I know me. I might shed a tear in a minute. So
I cry, bro. You getting older, y'all.
That's my
you getting older.
So what? I don't care. No, I don't care. For real. So, in any case, let us put our hands together and let us welcome my boy LPZ, baby.
Yes, sir. Turn up, baby.
Man.
I like that, bro.
Man, I'm excited, man, to be back rocking out with y'all, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the opportunity, man.
Man.
It's an amazing platform. Y'all been blessing a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
I know y'all be blessing me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
shouts out to y'all. Thank y'all so very much.
We appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We appreciate it. And y'all see this wonderful, we are here because see this wonderful book right here? Y'all see that?
Yeah,
y'all see it?
buddy.
My boy dropped this wonderful gem.
Yes, sir.
For not just the body of Christ, but for the world.
For the world.
For the world to see.
The world.
You know what I'm
to
saying?
see.
Y'all need it. If you got a camera, y'all got zoom in on that, screenshot that, man.
Right now.
Like right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
You hear me? Y'all know the love.
Yeah, man. Grab that thing. Look, I'm about to go ahead and put the link
Please
in the chat.
Go ahead and put the link in the chat so them folks can check it out.
We about to dive into this amazing book.
Oh, we finna dive in.
We gonna dive into the heart of this man that wrote it.
Yeah.
And we about to, you feel me? We about to go in. And I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all trust us,
this finna be interesting.
Y'all trust us.
Yeah, buddy.
Y'all been rocking with us. Y'all the folks, cause we live on BG 100%. Hey, if y'all rocking with BGTV, this is a book that the book says what teachers, leaders. I'm gonna grab. I got it. Parents, teachers, coaches, and leaders. Y'all need this. y'all need. I'm telling y'all,
everybody.
Y'all need this. All right. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what the title of this book is yet, cause he gonna do all that himself. You feel me? But I'm telling you. You need it right now.
Right now.
So
make sure you put that link in the chat.
Right now. Bro. But before we get into the book even more, bro, look, hey man, LP, what you been up to, bro?
Right. We got
you know what I mean? We gotta talk, bro.
Yeah.
Same old,
what's
man.
Been going
Just,
on, man?
Promoting the book, man. You know, we had an amazing launch this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It was phenomenal. Had some of the most phenomenal leaders in the city who has been working with youth and young adults, and they came out, and my whole objective for assembling those who I assembled was to basically give them their flowers. I wanted to give y'all flowers because we all do the same thing. We working toward this next generation, and so usually people who operate in that vein, and people who operate in the same vein, they usually competing with each other. You feel me?
Yeah, that's fact.
So
that's
what
fact.
I did was I assembled the people who do what I do, and I showed them love and gave them their flowers and gave them something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was about my book, but you know what I'm saying? In the midst of it, it was an opportunity to give y'all flowers and just to say thank you.
Yeah,
you know
man.
That's
amazing.
So, yeah.
That's what's up, man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. One, that's a dope heart. Because again, like you said, a lot of people don't do that in the first place. A lot of people just be like, I'm selfish. I'm kind of going to be on this goal by myself. And then once you go in this goal by yourself for a long period of time, you wind up on that island by yourself and you be like, dang, bro, like, I need help. Where was my help at? And not thinking about, well, it was you.
Right.
You put yourself on that island.
Right.
You know, support was there. You ain't even try to grasp for it. You ain't pick up no phone. You ain't type in no, hey, how can I reach my, none of that stuff. It was, you know what I mean? Well, you said something that was dope earlier on your post today. That I was just boy. I feel that deep down in my soul.
What I said?
My man said, nah, I'm about to say it verbatim.
Read it verbatim.
Because I even shared it.
Because I was sitting there looking like,
I'm about to say it verbatim.
My.
That thing was so fun. Hold on. My boy was posting that day. I see. We gotta post all the time. I feel you. Hold on. Here we go.
You got to.
Here we go. Here it is. A ninja. Cause that was the emoji. I can show y'all. Look. That was the emoji. A ninja will send you 10 people's reels and post per day. But won't send your reels or post to not one person.
Not one person.
That's just how it be. I agree. That's crazy, bro. Cause I'll be like, man, I'm about to share all the homie stuff, even the people I don't know. And then I'll be like, hey man, you know, it ain't about the likes and the shares and the comments, you know, but at a certain period of time, like, I know God gave me this information that I need to share with the world. And if I'm the only one sharing it, that's kind of wild.
Yeah. Y'all don't want to help me?
Like, y'all don't want to, y'all don't
trying to
give
push
me
this
no
stuff
help.
out, cuz.
Like, what's the problem? I thought you loved me.
Hey man, hey.
Because love is an action word. Am I right?
Don't stir it up, bro. You about to start
but I'm
up
saying
now.
if it's an action word and I say I love you, hey man, I'm gonna make sure I push your book, bro. What's your link?
Mm-hmm.
So
hey, that boy got them reels, they popping. Man, somebody need to hear this man speak. Let me just share it on my little small platform that I have.
that's good, bro.
You know what I mean? Because everybody think, you know, going back to the competition part, I don't want you to outshine me.
Yes, sir.
So I'm in front of a mic too. Why do I have to share his stuff? Because, you know, he have a living more followers than me, so bro, it's all love.
But they done sent 150 reels to you.
Man, because I get them all the time, and I ain't calling the dudes that always send them to me.
Yeah.
Had the time, they don't even be nothing spiritual.
It don't be
150 reels per day. Bro, you
Be
ain't
trash.
never met this dude a day in your life.
Right, bro.
Hey, Steve.
But all your partners got they made 150 reels and posts, and you ain't shared not one of them.
Not one of them. What are we doing? I'm acting like Tyler right now. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
That is not okay. And I've had to tell certain people,
oh my,
bro, don't send me no more reels unless it's yours.
Hey, yo.
I remember that.
Send me your reels.
I've been in that text group.
Send me your reels.
That's crazy.
Send me your reels.
I think that's fire. That holds the folks that you would call friends accountable.
Yeah.
Because it's just
don't
like,
send
hey,
me
bro,
no more
like,
reels, unless it's yours.
why not? Like, you supposed to be, if we in this thing together, if we supposed to be growing together, even if it's outside of a quote unquote platform, apparently a lot of let's be real, a lot of men really don't post like that, no way. Unless we really like we the outgoing type, we do like to kind of do stuff. That's kind of rare.
I
But when we do,
5, maybe 10.
yeah, you sure do,
every
boy.
single
I
day,
love
dog.
it. I love it.
single
That's why I
day.
said the outgoing. You know,
The fools are
pushing this stuff
posting
out.
every day, all day, and the wise people quiet.
Bro, that part. The
fools posting every day,
all day.
Foolishness.
All day.
That's the stuff nobody want to share though. LP, why?
And the good people who got the knowledge, the wisdom, they got the blueprint to service humanity, they quiet. Man, I don't be on social media like that. But the fools are. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take y'all down.
Nah, that's where I want to go.
No.
That's exactly where I want to go.
That's where we want to go.
Because I'm about to get amped now. Because that leads us into this amazing book. You just don't know what you just did for me. You just
opened the door.
buddy, you just opened the door.
You just opened the door.
Because we got to get to that too, though. Like, we see the world and the trajectory on what all this information comes out to, like, right? Like, so we, the older generation, I can kind of put myself in it for right now for this book's sake, right?
No, you're not.
You're not old.
Yes, I am.
No,
You're not.
Anyway,
You're a
so
millennial. He's a millennial.
anyway,
He's a millennial.
hey man, don't say it like that, nah.
But you're a parent, so
Thank you.
This applies.
I
to
appreciate
you,
it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And he'll leave.
Wisdom. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, like, because we're getting.
And you're a teacher.
Thank you so. Hey man,
Yeah,
you know what? Don't make me cry today. I
Make him
appreciate it.
Make him cry.
Okay. Now let me continue. But not like
And
so.
you're a coach.
Hey man. Well, look, LP. If I ain't buy the book yet, I'm gonna buy 5 of them. Goodness, man.
Well,
Don't amp me up.
I'm just telling you,
Nah,
dog.
I'm
That amp him up.
I'm messing.
Amp me
But
up.
nah, man. So since
What's up,
we
Bell?
are, what up, B? So since we literally are like listening to all of this foolishness on the media so much, and there are, and you said it, there are people that are silent, right? That don't want to speak out. Oh man, I don't do the social media stuff. Man, I really don't want to do all that stuff. I'd rather do one-on-one conversations and stuff like that, whatever. But there's a whole generation, as we see now, that's all on social media that don't want to do one-on-one conversations, that don't even want to do group conversations, that barely want to go to church, that barely want to go, don't want to stay after school for certain activities. They just want to go to school, sometimes maybe go to school at night. I mean, especially how the school system out now, they don't even go to school half the time. They at home on their laptop. So like, again, we're in this social media driven information age point where it's just so much foolishness. How can we get to a point where we are bridging and building bridges to connect with them in a place where they're getting all of this information at one time besides just being on social media? Because that's one of the biggest things now. I mean, you literally said that you post 5 times a day, which I love, because I'll be like, my boy, he posting and I'm liking it and I'm sharing, I'm liking it, and I'm sharing it,
like it, I'm sharing
because it needs to go out,
right?
But how else can we do that besides on social media?
Well, one of the unfortunate realities, and I talk about this in the book, is the fact that we're in an age where people, not even young people, but people, their life is on social media. Yeah. That's real life to them.
Yeah.
Real life ain't real.
Right.
You understand? So they feel like if it's not on social media, it didn't happen. If they didn't post it on social media, it didn't happen.
Right.
You feel me? So with that being the reality, a lot of our young people, that's what their life is all about. And so, you know, people don't understand. They say, you know, man, what's wrong? You know, if your kid being cyberbullied or something and you got in your mind, well, all you got to do is get off the internet. That's easy to say for us.
Right.
Because that's where they live. That's where their life is. That's their community. You dig? And so with that reality, we have to go and we have to be where they are. You understand? We have to understand their world. If we understand their world, we have the capability of understanding them. If we have the capability of understanding them, that's when we're able to build that proverbial bridge. And the bridge, the title of the book, Bridge Building to the Next Generation, it was inspired by when I learned the story of the building of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay.
So the Golden Gate Bridge was built during the Great Depression. So you got people who are broke. They don't have any money, but they got a vision of building this bridge, because if they build this bridge, this is going to be great for their community. And so they're like, we got to do what we got to do to get this bridge built. And so they went to different people asking for money. People told them no. People told them no, until they finally got a yes. Once they got a yes, they got started, but this was the problem. They didn't have enough, you know, bridge builders who were experienced at doing this. So the people in the community said, we'll pitch in and give it a try. We'll put a hand in it so that we can get this done, because they saw the vision. The vision was big. We got to get this done. In the process, people was falling and plunging to their death. People were getting sick. People was getting disease. It was a struggle. They built a net that went across, and people would fall and they would hit that net. But the fall was so traumatic, you know what I'm saying? They actually created a fraternity called the Halfway to Hell Club. That if you hit that net, you were part of the Halfway to Hell Club. But anyway, man, they worked diligently, you know, through sickness, disease, death, near-death experiences, all of those different things they went through. But once they got it done, it's like, man, it was all worth it. Look what we did. Saying all that to say, in today's cultural times,
that's good,
to build that bridge, and the proverbial bridge that I'm talking about is effective communication. There's a great gulf in between our generation and the younger generation, and they're not trying to come to us.
Facts.
And every time we try to go to them, we fall into that gulf. You understand? Because the effective communication is not there. The reason why the effective communication is not there is because we don't know them. We don't know their struggle. We don't know their challenges. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know their situations. And quite frankly, a lot of adults simply don't care. And the reason why they had that mentality is because when I was young, they ain't care about me.
Man, that's it.
You understand? A great example, the situation with the coach that got in trouble from, you know what I'm saying, doing some crazy stuff with some of the players. A lot of people was responding to that saying, "Oh man, them kids just soft. That ain't nothing compared to what I went through when I played ball." You do realize what you went through when you played ball, it wasn't okay, right?
Right.
And they like, "Well, I'm okay." No, you're not. No, you're not. Your self-esteem is in the trash because of something a coach did to you, because of something a coach said to you. You still ain't bounced back from 1995. You know what I'm saying? And so because you struggling with that, and you like, shoot, didn't nobody advocate for me? Didn't nobody try to come and help me? So that's why I ain't feeling sorry for that's the mentality.
Right.
You feel me?
Good,
yeah.
bro.
And so they just don't care. And so as a result, they're not able to build that bridge. You know what I'm saying? And so in the process of us getting the effective communication that we need, we have to understand them. And in order to understand them, we have to get into their world. We have to spend time with them. We have to invest time with them. All of this is hard.
That's word.
This is hard. And so the same way,
That's it.
we're building the Golden Gate Bridge. Some people died in the process. Are we willing to put our life on the line on behalf of this next generation? Think about when we were younger, a lot of the coaches that invested time and energy into us, them guys had jobs. They had families. Some of them had habits, all type of stuff, but it didn't stop them from giving that time and that energy and that effort to us.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And so we have to pay it forward. But unfortunately now, because everybody, they making money now. They got the big fat crib, they got the nice pretty house, and they got to invest all their time into working. So they don't care nothing about this younger generation. You feel me? And so that's one of the issues that we're dealing with, and we have to take the necessary time to build this bridge to the next generation. And it's going to require time, energy, and it's going to be a lot of discomfort. You feel me? But that's the thing. We're in a comfortable generation. We so comfortable, we don't like discomfort.
We do not.
You know what I'm saying? So when I say, for years, I'm like, hey, man, minister such and such, man, you really need to get more active on social media so you can, really start getting some of this stuff out to this younger generation. LP, that's for you, man. God gave the anointing to you to work with the young people. I'm like, no, God anointed all of us,
yes,
especially as men.
Uh-oh.
You understand?
Uh-oh.
Because we're supposed to be fathers and father figures.
That's it.
We're not only providers and protectors for our house alone.
That's it.
You understand? Think about the people who was providers and protectors of you, who didn't birth you.
That's it.
You dig? So we have to pay it forward, and a lot of people just don't want to do that because it's hard. So,
That's so
He
good.
said fathers. He
Yes.
said men.
yes.
And you already know how I feel about that. Because we try to run from that responsibility thinking that, oh man, we good. Long as mine is good, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, in a world where men are displaced. So now, are you filling in the gap? Are we not supposed to fill in the gap as the body?
Yes, we are.
Not just in what we praying on, okay, God do X, Y, and Z, but as in my help, my word, my time. Y'all know how it's hard to cut out that time, man. I got junior playing football. I mean, I got this going on at church. Man, I do the X, Y, and Z over here, man. I just don't have that time to do everything. And then it's like you said, it's hard of, I ain't talking like, what up, twin? I can't understand that. I don't want to delve into that. What are they talking about? Instead of just sitting down And y'all done heard me say this before. Sit down and have a conversation.
Yep.
Plain and simple. And just say, hey, how can I connect with you? How can I, as a man, get into your world? Because apparently I'm missing it.
Right. Right.
And don't be afraid to get your head bust. Because you may get your head bust. And you'll feel and your little feelings, let me say it. And so y'all can see me. And your little feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been living in my bubble for the past 15 years.
Yep. Yep.
So you pointed out, hey, I've been in this bubble. And look, my credit score high. I got a few cars paid off. Oh, I'm living good. Hey, wife good. Hey, I'm why I need to go over here and talk to them? For what?
And that's all they thinking about.
Yeah, and they said, and some of us, of course, we feel like it is a waste of time. But those same kids that we don't have time for are the same kids that your kids is hanging out with.
That part.
And we're not even thinking about that.
Nope. That
They're
part.
in those circles. They're in the culture that we try to keep them away from. They're in it.
Right.
Dare I say, about to marry. Dare I say dating. Dare I say may slip up and have a kid without marriage. Like those, those, like that piece,
Right.
like we miss that because it's selfish thinking.
Right.
And we
Absolutely.
only want to take care of our own house.
Yeah.
Or even sometimes, if we talking even more deaf and real, not even talking about our house, just talking about ourselves, making sure that we straight, making sure that our legacy only stops here. It doesn't reach out to all people. The legacy won't continue. It just stops here with Junior and Junior and Junior, or not Junior, but I say for Skylar, like, the lady, like the legacy stops here. It doesn't continue to go. But there it is. What would be the outcome of your funeral if the whole entire world comes out though, instead of just being your family?
Right.
Like that's the stuff that I be thinking about now.
Yeah.
Like instead of it being okay, the family members, church members here, family, friends, stuff like that, whatever, or maybe just the city. Now I'm like, man, what if I had some people from China that came to my funeral? You know what I'm saying? Like from Australia they came. And I never got the chance to even speak to them. But through this platform or through something that I said through social media, or somebody heard me say something, and they just like, oh man, that's deep. Like, man, that's crazy. I never met Gandhi in my life, but it's something that I took from Gandhi that I was like, man, that's crazy. That's kind of dope. Like, I may have to put that in my, put that in my bag. Like, it never, he was talking about Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson. I never met Michael Jackson in my life, but Man in the Mirror will always stick with me because that was Michael did a great job.
Absolutely.
He did.
Of breaking that down for us. So now that's a part of my life. And now I'm just like, man, that's a part of his legacy. And now I can pass that down instead of just, we just gonna play this song. No, I can break this down and give it to my son, give it to my daughter, and make it something in my household to be like, hey, like every time that you facing something, it may not be the stuff on the outside. It may just be you. Just look in the mirror.
Speaking of which, I talk about that, you know what I'm saying? In the chapter, it's called the Black Death of Childbed and the Silent Death of Our Youth. There was in that particular chapter, I'm dealing with a plague that broke out in Europe years ago. All of the babies that was born just started dying. Right after they were born, they would die. And it was happening on a consistent basis. And so they was trying to figure out what was going on. And it was one particular doctor, he was, just a very free thinker. And during that time, they would go and deliver babies, and then after that they'll go work with dead bodies, and then after that they go back and deliver some babies, and then go work with some dead bodies. And they were using the same tools, and they wasn't washing their hands. So it was one particular doctor that was saying, hey, we need to start washing our hands after we're finished dealing with dead bodies, and we need to clean these tools and stuff like that. And they was like, man, this dude don't know what he talking about, man. This what we been doing, and we been okay. So what you mean we got to start washing our hands and cleaning the tools? Well, anyway, as years passed by, somebody said, you know what, let's try it. And so they started washing their hands after they would work with dead bodies, and they started cleaning the tools, and the baby stopped dying. So what they realized, man, we was the problem. So the whole point I'm making out of this particular chapter, a lot of these things that we're pointing at this younger generation and saying what's wrong with this generation, a lot of time we are the problem.
That's good. It's us.
You feel me? And so if we can just make these simple adjustments, just like they made those simple adjustments, washing their hands, cleaning off their tools, they made those simple adjustments, and all of those problems they stop existing. And if we can make these simple adjustments that I'm communicating in this book, I believe that we can turn this crisis that we're seeing with this younger generation around.
Yes, sir.
Nah, that's good. So question on top of that, though. How do you confront in love at that piece a person that doesn't see that they're killing off something that could be something so small, like washing hands, right? Because honestly, that's big now, especially now. You see, we went through a whole COVID season where it was just like, if you don't wash your hands, like, get away from me. Like, you cough one time, you sniffle, hey, bro, we running. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so now how so small can kill off, that's nasty, bro. I'm so glad you brought that up. Something so small can kill off a whole entire generation. That's just crazy. But how do you confront that person that's kind of hard-headed? I say that. That's hard-headed to being like, man, like, nah, like, I'm straight. Like, everything that I've been doing in my life is actually succeeding. Like, why do I need to change my methods? There you go. Why do I need to change my methods? Why do I need to change my ways? Like, everything is flowing the way it is. But you see the other side of, if you just do this, it can get better.
Right.
How do you confront that?
Well, the biggest confrontation that we can provide is example. The Bible talks about how Jesus, the things that he began to do and to teach, the things he began to do and to teach.
That's good.
And so we, with the things that we're doing, your example, it literally will reprove things. You understand? So if you take a wall that's been painted white 5 years ago, and you just put one little stroke of fresh white paint on that one fresh stroke of white paint is going to reprove how dirty that wall really is, right? And so this is the reason why we have to be available. We have to be visible. You understand? Because it will reprove those who are not making the adjustments. You understand? And they trying to figure out, man, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And then they look at you and see what you're doing like, shucks, that's an example. I need to make some adjustments just simply by observing you. And for some people that just want to be hard-headed and they don't want to make the adjustments, they'll just take it out on you and be jealous and envious of you and just hate you. You understand? And so that's one of the issues that you have, that you'll run into in the process. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
It is.
Yeah. So yeah, man, example is everything, man. You have to make it very visible. Again, the fools, the people who are being foolish, they're being very visible with what they're doing.
Correct.
You understand?
Correct.
They're very visible with what they're doing with the youth and with the influence that they have on young people. They're very visible with it.
Oh, they are.
You understand what I'm saying?
Very much so.
We have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
We have to do the same thing.
So how have you, as a father, how have you been able to write this book and being able to use these same tools to connect to your children?
Yeah, that's
Well, the majority of these tools that I got, it was from dealing with my children. I got the opportunity to, because this is just the way I'm wired, because I didn't grow up with my father, I made father figures out of other men, whether they were good men or bad men. I made father figures out of them, and I watched them. I learn from them, and I learn to absorb. I'm talking about like a sponge. So if you are a man and you doing well for yourself and you doing good at what you do, you good at what you do, I'm watching you and I'm learning from you. You dig? You have, you know what I'm saying, the example that you set for me in terms of raising your son, and you've shared things that you have had to do and stuff, and I'm sitting and I'm soaking it all up, right? And so I've gotten the opportunity to glean from you, you know what I'm saying, and apply these things. And so along with you and several other men, I've been able to learn and glean and put that information together and be able to utilize it with my children, with training up my children. And the positive results that I've gotten, these are the same things that I'm using with reaching other children. So it starts
That's
at
good.
home.
That's good.
It starts at home.
Jeez, that's so good.
That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and, you know, we got to get off of this stuff of, you know, you too prideful to, you know, instead of, you got two options when dealing with people who bigger, stronger, and faster than you. You can be intimidated or you can be inspired. I chose to be inspired. You get what I'm saying? And so with those inspirations, I'm learning and I'm soaking it up. I'm soaking it in and I'm applying it immediately. Man, there's so many people, it's people that sit in my chair. They just tell me, yeah, my dad used to tell me. I'm writing it down. Like what my dad used to do with me, I'm writing it down. And I'm applying it immediately. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
And so these different methods and stuff like that I have applied with my children, these are the same methods that I go out with working with youth and young adults, and I function like that for years.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fire. I want you to get into one of the chapters in the books. That's just, the title by itself is just fire. It's just fire. Because it kind of just started off kind of what we talked about as far as just a lot of fools out there saying some foolish things. And we got a phrase for some of these young adults that's kind of, it gives a bad connotation to it.
Right.
But there are some that I have seen that are trying to reverse that negative connotation to it, but still call themselves that, right? And the title of it, the chapter is called "Understanding the YNs."
Okay.
Young men in today's climate.
Whew,
Break
man.
that down for us.
Okay, so first and foremost, I break it down in the chapter that when we see young African-American males that look a certain way, that's dressed a certain way, immediately we assume, ooh, those are one of those YNs.
Right.
And the reality is the majority of these young black males, these kids, they like anime and they play video games and they go home. Like that's all they do.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They wear hoodies in the summertime, and the reason why they wear hoodies in the summertime is because they spend the majority of their time inside. You feel me? In air conditioner. You feel me? The only time they going outside is to get on the bus or to get in the car. Other than that, they in school or they at home. You dig? So they ain't even bother nobody.
Yep.
They stand way out the way. That's the majority of our young black
That's
males.
it.
There's a small portion
That's it.
of these young men who are these notorious figures, right? Who are functioning in the vein in which everybody have painted them.
Okay.
The reality is we have painted them in this light because of media.
That's it.
The same media propaganda that was put out in the 60s and the 70s that, you know, and this a real one. You do realize that in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, the individual who had the most influence was the African American pastor and preacher. Think about all of the grassroots, you know what I'm saying, movements and things of that nature. It was pastors and ministers ahead of that.
Right.
So when you get to the 70s and you got these blaxploitation films, in these films they painted the pastors and ministers as pimps, pimp-like figures, and you know what I'm saying, negative images, right? And so from that point on, they kept doing it. In the 70s, they did it in the 80s. You remember in the 90s when we saw Friday, you remember the minister in Friday?
Right. Yeah.
Miss Parker, Miss Parker. You see what I'm saying? We didn't even know, but that was media propaganda to cause you to have distrust for the African American minister.
Right.
Right. So with the propaganda that was put out with Boys in the Hood, Minister Society, you know what I'm saying, all of that, this imagery, these images painted the African American community, especially African American males, in such a negative light to where people assume that that's how they all are.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So the same way they did that, that's what's being done to young black males, in which people call the YNs.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
It's all due to media propaganda. And then all of the media that we consume on social media, you see negative images of these young men. Correct. So you assume that all of them are like that.
Right.
When it's a small portion. Think about it. Our crime rate in Birmingham have gone down severely.
Man.
It has.
Watch this. Because one young man has been taken off the street.
Right.
Just because one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So saying all that to say, we keep painting this image of these young men, and I stopped calling them YNs because me and another minister was having a discussion with a young man, and we kept saying YN, and he stopped us and said, "Hey, can y'all not call us YNs?"
That's good.
I said, So as a result, I don't call them that no more. I call them YMs, young men.
Yeah, that's good.
You see what I'm saying?
Good.
So
Yes, sir.
saying all that to say, these young men that we do see that are operating the way they are, a lot of these young men, seriously, they just crying out for our attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are.
And because we're not paying attention to him, see, whenever he was getting pinned for the National Honor Society, we wasn't there for that. When he was doing a science project, we wasn't there for that. When he was on the debate team, we wasn't there for that. Right? We didn't clap for him. We didn't say nothing about him. We didn't post about him. But whenever he got on social media with a Draco in his hand and he went viral, we talked about him then. When he went out and committed crimes and he was you know what I'm saying, his article came out.
Nah, that's good, bro.
Everybody talked about him.
That's
Right.
good.
It's no different from whenever I was a kid, because I didn't have my father. My mom was in and out of the hospital, things of that nature. So I felt neglected. I felt invisible. You understand? But if I go to school and I act a fool, guess who's gonna show up?
Yeah.
They're gonna talk about it.
I'm gonna get all the attention.
I'm gonna get all my attention.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
So a child is just trying to be seen. There's three things that a child need. They need to be seen, they need to be heard, and they need to be validated. So we have to invest that time, energy, and effort in these young men, because a lot of them, they looking for father figures. They're looking for mentors. They're looking for individuals that care, right?
Right.
But if we don't provide that, in order to be able to see them, to hear them, and validate them, they'll do negative stuff, and we'll talk about them then.
Yeah.
They got a whole long documentary on YouTube about the young men in Birmingham. And everybody I know, all my peers, done seen that, and they talking about it. They talking about it. Now, this the first time you started talking about these young men. If they not catching the ball, if they not shooting the ball, you don't care nothing about them. But whenever this documentary came out on YouTube, not everybody paying attention to them. Man, they see that. They see that. And they see that you don't care. Like, whenever they got...
They see the views and they see the comments.
I can talk about this all day, but this particular chapter, it hit hard because it's helping. I'm trying to help everybody to understand these young men, they need your time. They need your attention. They need your example. They need you to be visible. They need you to, you feel me, at least just go to their football practice, man, and say what's up. Bring some pizza out to the football game after the game or something. You feel me? You see one of these young men, you know what I mean? Just speak to them. Ask them how you doing. They got their hair over their face and their hood on their head because they feel like nobody see them anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they just hiding some more.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
When you see these young men, show them that you see them. Speak to them. You feel me? Simple as that, man.
Nah, that's good. For our last couple of minutes, bro, I think it's important now, since you kind of geared on that map, it's to how, as a community, speaking on one of the last chapters of your book, Community Elements, and It Takes a Village, how do we, as a community, because one question you wind up giving us as a panelist, which I love, you know, I love those type of questions. How can the church, how can the community, how can the schools, how can us as just leaders, period, collaborate and do what we can do so we can actually help bridge this gap between this generation and actually build this bridge so that we can do this thing together and walk this thing together? How can we do that as a community, and why is a village important? Ask that question first. Yeah. Why is a village important, and how can we do this thing together?
Well, the African proverb said it takes a village to raise a child. And that's very vital because unfortunately people got in their mind that, you know, in their household, their spouse is all their children need. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Your children need their uncles, they need their aunties, they need their coaches, they need their teachers, they need their principals, they need, you feel me, somebody, friends of the family, they need all that. All of that made up the community element, and that causes children to feel safe.
Yeah.
Think about it. Many of us lived in communities, we lived in neighborhoods where there was crime, there was drugs, there was drug dealers on the corner, this, that, and the other. But guess what? You still walked down the street and you felt safe. You want to know why? Because you knew everybody and everybody knew you. You understand? And even though you knew this was going on and that was going on, your mama still sent you down the street to the store and you felt safe because of the community element.
Yeah.
Now we live in beautiful homes and beautiful neighborhoods with gates and fences, and you got ain't no drugs in your community, ain't no drug dealers walking around, right? But you got 150 locks on your door. You got cameras outside.
That's good, bro.
You got you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because you don't feel safe.
Yeah.
Because the community element is not there.
Yeah.
So the children need to feel safe, and they need the community element. So watch this. Because we no longer live in traditional communities, we have to create community. You have to create it. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
And one way we create it is by us, with these different organizations that we have, with these different churches that we have, with these different schools that we have. All of these different groups and organizations have to drop their rocks, stop beefing with each other, and learn how to rock out with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
You understand? I understand that you tried to work with them 2 years ago and they did something flaw and it bothered you and this, that, and so you cut them off and you don't talk to them no more. So you don't promote their events no more and you don't talk to them no more. Bro, it ain't about you no more, man. It's about these children.
Thanks,
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So what I'm talking about in the book is you have to take the time out to learn how to resolve conflict with your grown self. And you never learn how to resolve conflict. You act like a child. You understand? And you need to grow up, and you need to learn how to forgive. You need to learn how to walk in love for the sake of these children, for the sake of collaborating. Now watch this, because when you beefing with your grown self, you beefing with this person and you beefing with that person and you saying little shady stuff on social media to each other and you doing all that. Guess who watching?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We just had a football game at Legion Field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say it. We had a football game at Legion Field. was Parker against Ramsey, and there was a whole bunch of fights at the field, and everybody was showing film and posting it on social media, talking about them children. Do you want to know what was going on in our social climate in the city when that happened? All of this political stuff everybody was fighting and beefing over. You understand? So our children are picking up on that energy that we got on us. So we got to make these adjustments. We got to grow up.
That's it.
We got to learn how to resolve conflict effectively. And watch this. This is why Jesus said, this is how they'll know you are my disciples.
Oh, there we go.
By how you love one another.
Come on, bro.
Buddy.
Come on, man.
I don't care nothing about your stained glass building.
Come on now.
How big your church is.
Come on now.
How many members you got. If you ain't walking in love and you can't just simply, and when I say walk in love, I'm not talking about holding hands and singing kumbaya. Right. I'm just saying just learning how to relate properly to somebody.
That's
somebody
it.
That you don't,
That's
somebody
it.
that you may not have too much good feelings toward them, but you still can operate and relate properly to them. Man, look, that right there is that's the key.
Yeah.
From a community element aspect, because if the children see us beefing, the children don't feel safe.
That's it.
If the children see us rocking out with each other, the children feel safe.
That's it.
Our children's their anxiety levels is through the roof, depression through the roof, all that, because they don't feel safe. They sitting in your big old beautiful house. You heard me? They doing all that, but they don't feel safe. Because the community elements are not there, and the people who are the elders in the community, they don't love on each other. They hate each other. They mistreat each other. And them children hear you on the phone. Yeah, I don't like such and such. Them children hear you. They watching your social media page. Man, I ain't mean to go off on that.
No, bro, no, we need to hear all that.
Nah, for sure.
Definitely.
Because the folks, if we're going to really talk about how we can do this thing collectively, we got to address these wounds that have been out here. Or dare I say, not even wounds. These bullets that's been in the chamber for a long period of time that need to get let off. Like, that's just real.
Right.
And so, like, if we are going to go after, if we're going to go after the young adults, if we're going to go after the young folks and stuff like that, then we got to address the stuff that's in our community first. Like, I to be honest, I ain't even thinking about it that way. How you was literally talking about how even the community overall has changed overall, even if we move out somewhere else. Like, the typical thing is, us African-American folks, we'll leave the hood and go live in the suburbs and stuff like that to get away from this stuff. But then this the piece that you gave to me. We still don't feel safe out there. So we put a whole bunch of stuff on. But my next door neighbor, Susan, she got her doors wide open. She got the blinds open. I can see right through. I can see right through her stuff. But I got all these locks. I got special locks. I got cameras all over the house. But I don't even feel safe over there either. So where can I feel safe? I can't even feel safe in my own quote unquote neighborhood, in the suburbs, or even in the hood, because I don't even know the people. And I think that's the biggest piece. You know me, I'm big on relationships. I'm big on community. And if I don't know the person that's standing right next to me, if I don't know the person that can possibly watch my son walk down the street and I'll be all right with, then I think that's a problem. But then also, this is that other piece, right? The other piece is, man, I see why all of these kids stay in the house. It's not the fact that we grew up differently, which we have, but the fact that they don't feel safe outside. So it's not, the grass is different or they don't want to get dirty. It's the fact of safety. And that's literally mind blowing to me right now. Like, that's so dope to hear, because now we can stop saying that these kids are lazy. They just don't feel safe. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
So what do we do? We got a short amount of time, but what do we do to make them feel safe?
Yeah, what we do, man.
We can't go around and we can't be afraid to go knock on somebody else, your neighbor's door, and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
and take them with them and take us with them.
Yeah.
I mean, take them with us now,
They
so we can
know.
show them too, because it's not just. Because what we do in the private, it should be public. But when it comes to our kids, we should be doing it in public too, all at the same time, right?
Right.
So if I'm going next door, hey, come on, y'all. We family going next door, shaking hands with Susan, shaking hands with Bobby, shaking hands with Dr. Such and Such.
And
so y'all know what's up.
aside from that, go to your grandma's house. You don't go to grandma's house no more because you beefing with your mama.
Come on, bro. Talk about it.
You don't go to grandma's house no more because you beefing with your mama. You don't go to your folks' house no more during the holidays because you got a problem with your sister. You still ain't made up with your brother from what happened back in 1995.
Come on.
That's
bro.
why before the family function, you saying who all over there.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Bro would drop that and we don't got no time. My God.
all right.
Snap.
I'm saying, bro, the children, they just watching us.
They watching us,
real, bro.
For real.
Goodness.
That's a fact.
God, dog. Look,
That's a
man.
fact.
Y'all, look, man. I know y'all done soaked up all of this stuff.
Pray that y'all did.
I'm still processing
that
that
y'all
last
did.
thing. Y'all go get this book. Y'all feel me?
Please get the book.
Please,
it's in
please.
the chat.
It's in the chat,
The
man.
link
y'all
is in the
please
chat,
go
man.
grab this book, man.
Go grab the book.
If this book don't go number one, I know something. You hear me? Because if Birmingham don't need it,
Man.
I know the world needs this thing
Facts.
for sure, bro.
Facts.
Like
But
this
he home.
is.
He here though. He in Birmingham.
Yes, sir.
So
And he
why
making it happen
wouldn't
and
you
been doing
tap
it
in?
for years.
For bro
For
got
years.
20 years in this. He in the game.
4 years, y'all.
This is
He
20
in the
plus
game.
years of experience.
20 years.
Experiences
Yes, sir.
that I've been writing down for years.
Come on, man.
And I finally put it together and made it into a book. So I just need y'all to please go out, support this book. Listen,
Yeah.
man, it's not all about supporting me, but support these children by
Yes.
you getting this information
Yep.
Yes.
and applying this information.
Yes.
It's a lot of y'all, you bought the book, and I'm appreciative. I'm grateful. But please read the book.
Yes.
Read
For
the
sure.
book. Because there's principles that you can utilize to help save our children.
That real.
That's it.
Real talk.
And
That's
can we
it.
get an audible version for the folks that don't want to read? I'm just saying. I'm
And
not saying for me.
Look at
but I'm
LP
just saying.
voice.
Yes, we need your
In the
We need your
knowledge.
voice. And
And
we need the Nolans voice
we
too.
need it too, baby.
We need the Nolans voice.
Man.
But yeah, man, thank
Man,
y'all
thank
for
y'all.
coming out, bro. Thank
Thank
y'all
y'all.
for showing
Thank
up
y'all.
for sure,
Thank
man.
y'all. We appreciate
y'all
it, man.
Y'all share this live
Please
too.
share.
Y'all share this live.
'Cause
Tell
if we don't, we
everybody.
gonna come
Hey
swinging
man,
at you.
Christmas is literally next week.
Yeah, it's
y'all
next
go
week.
buy the book.
Go buy
And
the
y'all Give
book.
it, look. Y'all give it to y'all sister that y'all don't like. Okay, how much?
Ooh, we go. Hey, man. We
Man,
love y'all, man.
Thank y'all for having me out,
Oh,
man.
for
I
sure.
appreciate
You
it,
already
man.
know what it
For sure.
is,
Always
man.
enjoy, man.
Yes,
Just
sir.
rocking out with y'all.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate
Hey, man,
it.
Family.
love y'all, bro.
Sharpen up, man.
Sharpen up.